to my channel. So today I am going to be doing, to be honest, it's almost a full face of first impressions. There's going to be a mixture of high-end and sort of in the middle and very budget products. So yeah, I'm really excited to try these actually. And there goes my dog. Yeah, so if that's something you fancy watching, then please stay tuned. Right, okay, so the first thing I'm going in with is foundation, and I'm going to be trying the Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation. It's obviously in a stick. I've heard really good things about this, and I'm not the type of person that likes quite thick foundation on my skin. I like it to be quite light. I normally go for a BB cream, so thought I might give this a go. So I'm going to kind of, I don't know really, just pop it where I'd normally put my blobs of foundation. I ordered this online, so I'm hoping that the colour is alright. I don't really know how much I need. I'm going to go with that and see how that blends out. This is in the shade Toasted Coconut 240N. Right, I'm going to take my sponge. Okay, it's not blending that well with a sponge, so I'm going to go in with a brush instead. So I'm just going, this is just a Bare Minerals one. This does actually molt quite a lot, so I don't know if this is the best one to use. Give it a whirl. That's better. Personally, I actually quite like that. I like the way it's gone on my skin. It's not heavy at all. It's really lightweight. I would say at the moment, obviously just with the amount that I put on, it's quite a sheer sort of light to medium coverage, but which is fine for me because that's how I like it. But I'm assuming if you want it to be, you know, a more full coverage foundation, you can probably build it up quite easily. I'm not going to because I'm happy with how it is, but yeah, I can see, you know, that you would be able to build that up. Right, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with, my headband slipping back, with concealer, powder and bronzer. I've got a blusher and a highlighter to test out as well, so I'm just going to go off camera and do those bits. So there's that done. So I have to say I'm really liking the way it looks so far. I'm probably getting a little bit more coverage than I would from a BB cream, I'd say, but it looks really nice and really natural on my skin. It doesn't look cakey or anything, or dry, or it's not matte, I wouldn't say either. It's just a really nice coverage. I really like it. Right, okay, so next thing I'm going to go in with, so I've got a hair on my lip. The next thing I'm going to go in with is blush. So I'm going to be using this little cute blusher. This is from Etude House, which is a Korean brand. And this is from the Tsum Tsum, the Disney range. And it does come with a little puff. I actually featured this in, I think it was my last video, which was the Stylevana haul, or Stylevana haul. But yeah, it's just a really natural peachy shade of blush. So I'm going to be popping some of that on. That's quite cute actually. It's obviously it doesn't show up that much, so if you're not really a blush person, this would be perfect for you. I swing in between. I like blush, and then sometimes I'm not so in the blush mood. So yeah, this is fine. I'd imagine if you've got darker skin, if you've got a tan, or you know, if you're darker toned in general, that this would actually be really nice. So yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to come back to highlighter and do that at the end after I've done my eyes. So the next I'm going to do is my eyebrows. So I'm going to be using the Pink Honey Brow Gel. this is the glue. I haven't used this before. I've heard amazing things about it. I went for the colour Cola Cubes, which is the one that's got the slightly brown tint in it. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this. And yeah, let's crack on. So you get a little pot like this, which I think is just adorable. So it looks like a little pot of honey. And then you take your lid off, and then inside it's got like a little hole, and it does actually smell like cola. Then you spray in a bit of your setting spray. Okay, that's not too much. I don't really know how much to put in, to be honest. And then you get a little spoolie, and then I believe you just kind of go in the hole and twizzle it around a bit. Assuming that's enough. Right, so then I believe you kind of brush them how you normally would. Brilliant. Oh my god. Now there's someone at the door. I swear today, why did I start filming today? I've got kids, because we're in lockdown, I've got kids going, Mum, 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 having to stop left, right and centre. And I've got a blooming postman at the door. The dog's going crazy. Mum life. Right, where were we? Right, that's really good. I'm just going to do the other one. That is blooming impressive. I can definitely see what the hype's about. It's just instant. It's not like you have to wait for it to dry or anything like that. They just go exactly where you want them to go. And then they stay there. Wow. I'm really happy I bought that. So on other like tutorials that I've watched on the Pink Honey brow glue, they've said that it's better to do that before you do your pencil or powder or whatever you use. Otherwise it can get a bit messy apparently, so that's exactly what I've done. So I'm just going to put my pencil on. This isn't a new product either, so I'm going to go off camera and do this, and then I will come back and we will do eyeshadow. Okay, so there's brows done. Honestly, that stuff's so good. It is really, really good. Even afterwards, when I went to put my pencil on, they weren't too crispy that it was, you know, difficult to work with the pencil. Yeah, I highly, highly recommend that. So for eyeshadow, I'm actually going in with this product, which is from Home Bargains. And this palette was £1.50. And I saw it and I thought the colours were beautiful, and I'm really struggling to get this tape off. And yeah, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go. So palette looks like this colour wise, and they're really nice, just neutral shades. And yeah, we're going to give it a go. What I'm going to do is just swatch a few shades. So I've just gone for those three. I have to say they feel really nice. The shimmers feel really buttery actually. That is quite incredible for £1.50. The mattes may need a little bit more work, but I did only do a very small swatch. Let's see. So the first one I'm going to go in with is this one in the corner, and I'm going to go into my crease with that one. That's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's massively pigmented. It did take a little bit of building up, but it's not too bad. Right, and then I'm going to use the same brush just to blend. Okay. Right, and then just above that one, I'm going to go in with this lighter shade just here.
It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday.
There's quite a few shimmers in here rather than matte shades. There's not an awful lot to wear with. There's like 4 matte and 5 shimmers, but 2 of the mattes are actually, like, one's white and one's like a creamy shade, which would be quite nice I suppose as a base, but I'm not really feeling that one. I think what I'm going to do is take the darker toned one, so this one in the middle, in the corner. I'm going to take that kind of all over the outer corner, and I'm just going to go on the inner part with the one of the shimmers. Right, okay. So on the inner part, I think I'm going to go in with, quite liking this one right in the middle actually. So I'm going to go in with that one, just on the inner part of my eye. That's actually really nice. Do you know what? I'm actually quite liking this look. It's obviously very natural, just like a go-to look. But for £1.50, this isn't bad at all. Just underneath the eye, I'm going to go in with... the darker one again, I think. I know quite a lot of this look is with that colour, but with regards to the matte ones, it's probably the best one. So I've obviously just done the other eye as well. Do you know what? That's a good palette for £1.50. I've had probably worse palettes that have been, you know, high end and a lot more expensive than that. That's pretty impressive. So for mascara, we're going to go in with, this is a sample that I received with my Huda Beauty order last time. So this is the Legit Lashes mascara, so I've got 2 here. So yeah, right, okay, so we're going to be going in with this and seeing what this is like. Okay, so it's a plastic wand, so like that with a slight curve on it.
Has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season.
It's not a bad mascara, but again, I've had better. I don't know if it's because it's a sample and it's dried out a little bit too much, but it was quite powdery and it was quite hard to work with. And it hasn't really done amazing things to my lashes, to be honest. Yeah, I am putting some falsies on today, which are another new product, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not really that impressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one coat on the top with this, and then I'm going to pop some of these lashes on. So these are Dodo lashes. These were actually kindly gifted to me, and what I'll do is I'll pop any links down below if you want to check these out. But I'm going to be popping these on today. So I think they look really nice. They're nice and wispy and yeah, quite kind of natural looking. So these are in 006. So I'm going to whack these on, pop the rest of my mascara on, and then yeah, I'll tell you what I think of the lashes. There we go. So there's the lashes on. They're actually really nice. They're nice and flexible. They're really easy to apply. I did cut about probably 1/3 off because I have quite small eyes and they were quite long. And I don't like them when they go right into the corner because they irritate as well. But yeah, I do like them. Yeah, nice. So I don't know if you can see very well. I'll give you a close-up at the end anyway. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is the highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Pretty Little Glow by Doll Beauty. Do you know what, I've just realised I didn't put my flowers behind me like I normally do. So yeah, never mind. But yeah, it's this one here. So let's swatch. It's pretty, if you can see that. Yeah, it's like a really nice champagne-y shade, to be honest, which is what I normally go for. So I'm going to be popping some of that on. It's like it's got, you know, and they've got the sheen over the top. So it might be quite glittery to start off with. Right.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby we should start living now.
It's rather intense, isn't it? It's quite nice though. That's better now. I've blotted it down a bit. It was a little bit too intense to start off with, if I'm honest. But yeah, I do quite like it now. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my brow bone and just in the corners of my eyes as well.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes.
Do you know what? When I put that on my eyebrows, I was like, woof. So I used a blending brush just to tone it down a little bit because it was yeah, God, that's insane, that highlighter. But yeah, you don't need a lot of it. Although I have to say I did put quite a lot on my inner corners because I quite liked it. But yeah, so now I'm going to go with lips. So for lips, I'm going in with another Doll Beauty product, and this one is in the shade Get Lippy. So we're looking at this sort of shade, which is quite a nice like needy brown. Which is a really nice colour, and it actually goes really well with this look as well. Yeah, nice. Right, okay. Finito. Right, okay, so there's the finished look, and I have to say I am really happy with it. There wasn't really a product I disliked. No, tell a lie, I wasn't that impressed with the mascara, and I wouldn't buy the full size of it. I just didn't find that it really did anything for my lashes, to be honest. And do you know what, when I was putting the rest of it on, I found some little like specks of almost like dried mascara on my cheeks, which is really odd, because normally you'd expect that in like 3-4 hours time, not, you know, when you just put it on. But yeah, I don't know if it was something to do with the sample products and, you know, they've been left there a while. But I have to say, you know, if they're sample products, they're supposed to encourage you to buy the product, which they didn't do. So yeah, that's the only thing probably that I'd give, you know, a bit of a thumbs down. But the eyeshadow palette's so good for £1.50. That is brilliant. And that eyebrow glue, that is so good, so good. That's definitely going to be a new, you know, favourite. But yeah, so great. I'll give you a quick close up of the eyes. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And it would mean the absolute world to me if you enjoyed this and you want to see more content and you would subscribe to my channel. That would be absolutely lovely. So yeah, please feel free to do so. And I hope to see you again in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Every change